K-Boom 108, we're right, they're wrong. I'm David, that's Mike, it's the Mike and David Show, and we are talking flag burning, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
What do you mean,
immediately.
yes?
At the stake. Are you
What
kidding me?
are you talking about?
No questions asked. Burn these people.
What? Burn
What?
them?
What are you talking about?
Flag burning.
Oh. Flag burning.
Flag burning.
I didn't hear the L.
Ah, sorry about that. But I'm with you.
Sure.
I'm with you. If that's what we're talking about, I'm with you. But that's not what we're talking about. So,
Hey guys, welcome back to Dubster Dive, a series where we take a look at something's English dub and let you know how it all lines up. And it's Pride Month again! Hetero Pride, that is. Okay, in all seriousness, you know, if you're gay or whatever, that's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. You know? I ain't judging. That'd be silly. All I'm saying is, though, is if people are allowed to celebrate gay pride, then people should also be allowed to celebrate hetero pride. So we're going to balance out the scales a little bit by covering a series with a wholesome straight couple at the center of it. Oh yeah, if you think that's controversial, well then wait till you see the topic of the video, which you probably already know because you read the title. Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. The romantic comedy franchise. So, yeah. I first heard about this series, I want to say back in, was it 2019 or 2020? It was before the anime had even aired, if memory serves, during the whole blood drive thing, where I just saw a bunch of crazies on Twitter going after the chick Uzaki. Basically going apeshit over her, and I was like, "What is going on this time? Why?" It was really dumb. To sum up the controversy, because I'd rather focus on the anime itself and its English dub and all that. TLDR, basically, they went after her because she's short. So yeah, and if you waifued that, you would be labeled a creeper, and amongst other things. This is really stupid, really dumb. You know, kind of like Pride Month, actually. But, yeah, the thing with the controversy is everyone who's sensible will tell you right away two major important things. One, she's over 18. And two, the most important thing of all, she's not real. But hey, Twitter lobotomites are gonna Twitter lobotomite. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, you all know what time it is. Let's get into this and see how this anime fares, though. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out, or Uzaki wants to play, or Uzaki was... Yeah, forget that shit. It's a manga series written by and illustrated by Take, which is just spelled take, thanks TTS, that began in 2017 and is still ongoing today, with an anime by Studio Engi? Engi? The people behind Full Dive and Gamera Rebirth, which aired from July to September of 2020, and a second season airing in October of 2022. So, the plot of this series: Hana Uzaki begins college. She's excited to see her upperclassman from high school, a dude named Shinichi Sakurai, is also attending this college. However, she notices he's always by himself. Thinking he's become nothing more than a shut-in loner, she tries hanging out with him, as the term says, to break him out of his shell. But Sakurai actually enjoys his alone time and finds Uzaki kind of annoying, especially when she tries trolling the hell out of him. Can she get through to him and help break him out of his shell? And will their relationship grow into something more? I mean, it's a rom-com, so you all already know the thing by now with that. Seeing these two get closer is actually a real treat. You genuinely see their development, as Sakurai, as stated, is irritated by her mere presence, until eventually, as it goes on, you see he's actually trying to seek her out, and, you know, he's the, I guess, initiator of their hanging out sessions. Well, yeah, this is cool stuff. It's cool stuff. And very wholesome stuff. Now, as far as the animation, I can't tell that I'm blah. I hear it's okay. I mean, you get massive titties, so it has to be good, right? As far as the OST, it's very average. Nothing bad on it or anything, but I'm not sure if I'd recall it in a couple of months. Who knows? Also, I couldn't even find most of it on YouTube, so I don't even know if it was officially released or not. If it's not released on YouTube, then it's never been officially released. I don't know. Someone let me know, though. I'm very curious. But now for the reason you're all here, the English dub. I have got a lot to say on this. So, the dub for Season 1 was handled by Funimation and would air in September of 2020. Yeah, this was during COVID-19, so the simuldubs, if you want to call them that, were pretty far behind. With Season 2 being dubbed out of Crunchy, Texas, which is just Funimation in name, or the only difference being the name. The ADR director for Season 1 was Mikala Valemo. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, it's Tia Bauer's alias. I don't know why she went credited under this in the announcement. On the Blu-ray extras, she even introduces herself as Tia Bauer, the director. So maybe she was afraid of the controversy or something if she was the one directing the show. I have no fucking clue. That's another thing. If someone does know, please let me know. For Season 2, it was Morgan LeRae Garrett, along with assistant ADR directors Brittany Latta and Chris Wakehamp. As far as the script writers across all of it, we've got a bunch. Y. Chang, Melly Grant, Jessica Kavanaugh, Emily Meaves, Jeremy Kraft. That is every scriptwriter. There's probably more, but I don't know. Either way, does a show like this really need that many? Who knows? And the script is one thing we're going to circle back around to after we go over everybody. But first, I should mention I did hear some of the responses that Sakurai gives Uzaki when he's getting really pissed at her were tame in the dub or toned down. I'm not sure on that. If someone could please confirm again. I don't know. But I do know some of the dub shit they did. So let's get to that. First, we have Shinichi Sakurai. He's a hard-working dude. He's a great swimmer back in high school. He's on the swim team and all that stuff. But now he enjoys gaming and just loves hanging alone, etc. He also works at a cafe. He's respectful to everyone. But Uzaki brings out the frustration in him. And, yeah. I've seen people compare him to Ichigo a little bit in Bleach, and I can kind of see that. If Ichigo were a normal college dude. He's portrayed by Riko Fuhato, who's Fu from Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Yoichi Isagi from Blue Lock, and Junichiro from Tomo-chan is a girl. She is. Apparently Tia casted him because they always joke around when they hang out together. So, is that? Oh, does that count as nepotism? I think it does. Riko apparently loved this role, by the way. He really enjoyed playing it, and you can tell. Personally, I don't have an issue with him as this character. I think he does a good job coming across as, very calm and normal and respectful. Like, what's up? How you doing? Etc. And yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, etc. But then when Uzaki shows up, he immediately goes to and pissed off, etc., which he fucks with him in the beginning. It's pretty great. But yeah, either way, he loved it. Oh, and in case you were curious, he found the controversy around the show also really retarded, claiming that short women do exist. I don't understand why that's such a novel concept, but fuck it, it's this world. I should also mention, one of the things he loved about Sakurai was that Sakurai is a cat person, so any joke involving cats he loved, because Riko himself is a cat man. No, cat man. I prefer dogs, personally, but yeah. Now, in Season 2, Episode 1 of the simuldub version, Sakurai was replaced with Dave Matrenga, God Serena from Fairy Tail, I'm so happy for 100 Year Quest, man, Todoroki from My Hero Academia, and Bertolt from Attack on Titan. He's okay, but I do wish he would have just done his own thing instead of trying to imitate Riko, which is what it sounded like to me he was trying to do. The Blu-ray for Season 2 did actually go back and re-record this episode and get Riko back. So, I probably could have checked which version Crunchyroll had if they re-uploaded the Blu-ray. I don't know. Apparently he was replaced because of scheduling. He was coming back from another country or something. But yeah, what I find funny is at the time, a lot of people thought this replacement was permanent. Yeah, that's okay. He did say when he got back, Dave went up to him and said, "Dude, I don't sound a thing like you," and was actually a little worried about this shit. So that was kind of funny. But overall, I think Rico is probably one of the MVPs of the dub for me personally. Dave did okay too, but yeah. Not as good as Rico as this character. Moving on, though, we have Hana Uzaki. Oh, I should mention, the dub also calls her Uzaki the whole time. So if I slip up and call her Uzaki, that's why. Why they don't call her Uzaki, I have no fucking clue. It wasn't until this dub that I heard anyone call her Uzaki. It sounds weird, but yeah. Anyway, Uzaki is very outgoing and cheerful, and, you know, loves trolling Sakurai. It's fun with it. She's also a bit of a foodie, with huge titties. We know where all the food goes. So who do you get to play a foodie? Monica Rial. Yeah, you all probably knew this was coming if you're familiar with the dub. Bulma 702 from the Dragon Ball franchise, and Nero and Mary Meliona, both from Black Clover, and Yoshino from Masamune-kun's Revenge. Monica did tweet out about how she loved to be a part of this. I thought that's, yeah. And she has fun in rom-coms, I don't know. Part of me almost feels Funimation did this casting on purpose to punish us who were anticipating the dub because of the controversy going on. I don't know. That's just me, though. You know? What do you guys think? Anyway. Now, I think some of her performance is okay, but a lot of it, more often than not, just is fucking annoying to me. Like, her troll laugh whenever she's trying to, you know, scheme something against Sakurai. She goes, like it's really raspy. A lot of her lines are delivered with this rasp to them, and it just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it sounds like shit. She also has other moments where, she does a council of voices in her head, you know, a moment where an angel is arguing with a demon, and I just think she sucks here. And look, if I've mentioned, I could put my bias aside. If you get Monica in the right role, she can work. This is not one of those times. But, yeah. There's also a moment where she rants about how great Choco Mint is. And, I mean, the passion is there, of course. Yeah, food joke. But seriously, it's like, damn it, Monica, come on. There's another moment where Sakurai and her go out drinking together. Oh yeah, you get both of them being drunk, both voice actors pretending to be drunk, which she's okay, I guess. Rico does all right too. But anyways, Sakurai's paying and begs her not to go crazy on his wallet, as Uzaki then drinks while imitating the North Star thing, you know, the and saying, "Sorry, Sakurai, your wallet is already dead." Yeah, she sucked here. I know it sounds like I'm being overly mean. Well, fuck it, it's Monica, okay? No, but seriously, I'm just being honest here. But something that doesn't suck is the character banter between these two. Now that I've introduced them both, I can give some examples. Like, after she threw up on his futon from drinking so much, she apologizes to him the next time they talk in public, saying she's very sorry, as he said, it's okay, it was your first time. Background people over here and think they're talking about sexy time. As Sakurai keeps begging her to watch her phrasing, as she continues saying, "Yeah, but it was very messy. I didn't mean to make your futon so filthy." And it's like, oh, come on. This is a running gag, and I always like gags like this. So, typical stuff like that. There's also a moment where they're doing the watermelon striking game, and she's guiding him using game lingo, because she's a bit of a gamer too. So she's like, up, left, B, A, and he just yells, "Shut up, Uzaki! I'm not gonna throw a fireball!" And he just thinks to himself, this is so damn stupid! So, yeah, there's moments like that. Or how she shows up at the cafe he's working at just to fuck with him, even applying for a job. It's you know, stuff like that. Another favorite exchange of mine is when she's trying to troll him with a horror film, because he doesn't like scary movies. "Sakurai, You're built like a muscle man shithouse, dude. You're athletic as hell. How are you such a pussy? Anyway, and afterwards, she ends up being more scared of the film than he is. So she ends up taking a shower afterwards, begging him not to turn out the lights to fuck with her or whatever. And he's like, only you would do that. She then says, oh yeah, and you better not peek on me either. I know I'm stacked, but that doesn't give you the excuse to look. That's when he turns off the bathroom lights. Then she freaks out. That's probably how I'd handle that situation too. But yeah, you obviously have the classics, like, one of them getting sick and the other one having to take care of the other, all that sort of stuff. My favorite exchange, though, is Uzaki getting stuck in a bush, and her ass is up, like, fully exposed. Like, you see her panties and everything. It's my favorite shot of the shot. Anyway, damn my blindness. So Sakurai shows up, and she's like, I'm stuck, help. And he just goes, put that ass away! And he says it just like that before hitting her ass, like, really hard. And she freaks out. That made me laugh. And, this is where another misunderstanding happens, which Rico did confirm this line was altered. When he's trying to pull her out of the bush, and people are walking by, and obviously get the wrong idea. And he says, in the sub, hurry up and finish. Whereas the dub line, he says, brace yourself. I'm gonna do it real hard. So, but yeah. He did say he wanted to preserve the comedy above all else, regardless of any script changes. So take with that what you will. Just like him saying Monica helped elevate his performance. But yeah. Overall, I could keep going, but I think y'all get the point with these two characters' exchanges. There's good shit. Just kinda wish Monica wasn't Uzaki. Now on to some of our other characters. First, we have Akihiko Asai. Yeah, I think of Akihiko from Persona 3 too. Fucking sneezed, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, Akihiko Asai is the boss at Sakurai's cafe, voiced by Kent Williams, who's Hattori from Fruits Basket, and Mr. Compress from My Hero Academia. He loves people watching, hence why he opened a cafe in the first place. He finds the banter between Sakurai and Uzaki hilarious, even giving her a job just so he can see their banter more often. Yeah, when she starts working there, it's because of this dude. He even thinks of giving Sakurai a raise so that way he won't quit if he gets too frustrated with Uzaki's trolling during their work. Like, damn it, man. Kent always does good, in my opinion, so no complaints here. After that, we have his daughter, Ami Asai, who also works at the cafe, voiced by Jade Saxton, Miku from Date Alive, and Tamaki from Fire Force. And she lusts for Sakurai's hot swimmer bod, as they put it. Even drooling over photos of him. But more importantly, she seems to get off on the thought of him and Uzaki being shipped together. Yeah. There's even a moment where she even starts bleeding thinking about the ship. Kind of like Miss Tobaru from Aharon. It's pretty funny. Again, I don't have any complaints about Jade. I think she does okay. She even works with our next character to set up events to ship them. Speaking of our next character, Sakagi, who's Sakurai's best friend from college. Voiced by Nazi Tarsha. Yeah, I know. He's one of those people. He's a dick. He went for race casting and all that shit. No, seriously, if you weren't part of the Gun Witch from Mercury controversy, it was really fucking dumb. But how does he do here? Well, Nazi was known for Kafka from Kaiju number 8. Y'all should watch that. So it's really cool. And I'll hate them from Genshin Impact. And, yeah. I think he's good. He calls Sakurai Saku, which makes me think of the whole, suck my blood thing. But yeah, I think it's funny when he first is introduced to Uzaki. Uzaki says, Sakurai, if you're hanging out with your one male friend, people will talk. There will eventually be fan art of you guys before you know it. Nazi, to be fair, does do good work here. But yeah. Again, he really does ship these two as well. The melon minigame that I talked about, minigame, the melon smashing thing, that happened at his beach house. You also get Nazi imitating the two mains, trying to be like, yeah, Sakurai, blah blah. So, yeah. Also, a moment if he's asking Uzaki if they've done anything at one point, and Uzaki says that's sexual harassment. For some reason, hearing Monica say that gets me from 0 to pissed in a second. Remember this for later, though. I'm going to come back and circle around to this in a bit. But yeah, you also get Nazi singing Uzaki and Sakura sitting in a tree. Y'all are in college, right? I don't know. It's okay. But overall, he does okay. He's the perfect wingman, okay? Like, he wants to do whatever he can to get these two together. Because he knows that they like each other, but they're too stubborn to admit it, because they're both them. So, yeah. After that, though, we have Uzaki's family. And these people are all... well, they'll see. So, first we have her mother, Suki, voiced by Terry Doty, who's Virgo from Fairy Tail, and Minare Koda from Wave, Listen to Me. She thinks Sakurai wants her in a naughty way when she meets him because of her soap operas and her imagination running wild. You even get her imagining Sakurai saying, I want you, my love, with a posh accent. So yeah, you get Rico doing that. It's pretty funny. But yeah, the misunderstandings with her are she takes everything he says in a dirty context. Like Sakurai bragging to her about how Uzaki, or Hana, letting him pet her cat or whatever, and he said, yeah, Uzaki let me pet her puss. And Suki thinks he means pussy, but no, he means the cat. He then says he loved to pet 2 pusses at once, as she immediately thinks he wants a threesome. Well, shit, I'm sure a lot of people who see you and Uzaki would want a threesome. I'm just saying. But yeah, either way, I think this is probably one of Terry's best roles, personally. You could tell she's having the time of her life of voicing a character like this. Next, we have Uzaki's dad, Fujio Uzaki. He works at the gym Sakurai attends, and he's a bodybuilder who's obsessed with his daughter's safety. He's voiced by Matthew David Rudd, who's Panda from Jujutsu Kaisen, and Andre from Management of a Novice Alchemist. So the whole thing with him is he always rants to Sakurai, like he forms a friendship with him, about how his daughter, Hana, our main Uzaki, has a guy friend now, and she might like him. Sakurai, at this point, remember, doesn't know Fujio's last name. In fact, he assumes Fujio is his last name. So he's giving him advice on this whole situation without realizing Sakurai's the man. Like, they don't realize who each other are, basically. So Fujio is asking Sakurai for advice without realizing that's the man in question his daughter might have a thing with, while Sakurai is giving him advice without realizing that that's Uzaki's dad. It's pretty funny shit. I don't know. I enjoyed this exchange. And yes, the punchline when truths are revealed is great. It is worth it. Overall, I think Matthew David Rudd is one of the MVPs of the dub. He's also one of those who's, like Fujio, is obsessed with his body. So when people praise his muscles, it's like, oh, please, tell me more. You want to know how I got this awesome muscular physique? Like, yeah, he's one of those. But he is also a helicopter parent. They even make that joke in the dub, calling him that, with how obsessed he is with making sure Uzaki's not dating anyone, etc. Next, we have the siblings. So first, Uzaki's little brother, Kiri, or sometimes called Kiri because of the stupid R inflection some of the characters like to do with the dub. I'm getting massive Higurashi Go and Sotsu flashbacks, and not in a good way. Well, anyway, he's voiced by Hayden Davio, who's Priestess from Goblet Slayer, and Rin from Re-monster. And yeah, he just wants chicks to be into him. In fact, there's a bit where Sakurai cooks food for the Uzakis, and he thinks it's made by a college girl, because all he hears is that it was made by one of Hana's friends. You can imagine his shock at the truth. So, there's that. Or when he goes to his dad's gym to blow off some steam, and, okay, he's showing off in front of the elderly to act like he's a badass. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. Well, he sees Sakurai, again, without knowing who this dude is, swimming in the pool, right? Practicing. So he's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just compete with this nobody, dude. He gets fucking destroyed by Sakurai, because Sakurai, again, is basically an athlete, more or less. After that, though, in the locker room, the true thing happens. Where Kiri sees Sakurai's dick, and it's a manifestation of a dragon, killing his spirit completely. What the fuck? Either way, lesson learned. You also get Hayden singing at karaoke really badly, which again that was the point. I'm pretty sure. I don't think she was singing badly on purpose. I don't know, but yeah, Kiri's singing karaoke with his friends as they lament about how they need to get girlfriends. And yeah, this is another funny bit where his three friends go on about the waifus in his family. Where one's like, oh, your mom's really cute, isn't she? And then the second guy goes, I don't know, I think his sisters are pretty cute. And he's like, oh, knock it off, it's my family. And then the last guy goes, I don't know, I think Kiri is. Damn it. I mean, he's okay, but he's no Venti, I'm just saying. But anyways, Hayden, I think, is one of the weaker ones in this dub. In fact, I think Sarah Roach might have worked better as Kiri, personally. So, that's just me, though. The last Uzaki family member is Yanagi, who's the little sister in the family, the youngest sibling. And, yeah, she loves gaming and teasing Hana, or Uzaki, and, about Sakurai. She's played by Brittany Latta, Riko from Made in Abyss, and Chiori from Genshin Impact. And because I know Dai would quote it, I'll quote it here. Yeah, that's how you do it, quotes from Gungrave Gore. But yeah, she finds out where Hana works at the cafe just to show up there and talk to Sakurai in front of her because she knows how mad it would make her. Especially because Sakurai calls Yanagi by her first name. I didn't even explain this bit. So, Uzaki is the only one he doesn't do this with, because he thinks that it would be too intimate. So, yeah, pretty sure it's a thing in Japanese culture where if you call someone by their first name, it means you're really close with them. But the thing is Sakurai isn't doing this by any offense. It's when he does it with, say, Ami at the workplace and Uzaki gets mad, he's simply doing it because it would be confusing just calling her Asai. Her dad works there too. Just like when he meets the other Uzakis, he calls the mom Miss Suki and he calls Yanagi. Because again, it would be too confusing. But of course this makes Hana, the main Uzaki, angry. You all know why. If it sounds confusing, I'm sorry. I'm trying to explain it as best I can. But either way, yeah, Yanagi's great. Who doesn't love a troll? Especially when she's trolling the ultimate troll in the anime. So you can see the troll get trolled. There's also a scene where Yanagi and Hana strip a drunk-as-fuck Sakurai to take photos of him to sell to Ami. Oh, sure, Sakagi asking Hana if she's done it with Sakurai at all is sexual harassment, but this isn't. Totally not a double standard. Yeah. But either way, I think Brittany Latta also does really good. I don't have any complaints. Now we're going to do a lightning round for these last couple of characters. First, Sakurai's parents. Shiro, his daddy, voiced by Chris George, who's the narrator for Black Clover. And yeah, he's kind of a dick. You can tell, like, but he genuinely cares about Sakurai, and just wants him to do best by Uzaki when he finds out about her. He also owns a dojo. After that, we have Haruko, his mother, or Haruko, sorry, voiced by Morgan Le Ray Garrett. You asshole, you didn't show up till season 2, and you're already cast yourself as a character? Nah, these two don't show up until like the last couple of episodes, hence why I'm doing a lightning round like this, because we don't get as much on them. But yeah, Morgan is Aki Aragaki from Masumine's Revenge. Again, she definitely cares about Sakurai, but that's more or less all we get. She also had another baby at the end. with Sakurai's dad. Yeah, hence why Sakurai's living on his own, if you're wondering. Because they wanted to have another baby. Well, yeah, maybe we'll get more on them if there's a season 3. Either way, I think they both did okay for what little they were given here. After that, we have the narrator, voiced by Damon Mills. Diablo from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Let me just say, isn't it ironic with his, shall we say, alleged actions and what Twitter lobotomites accuse Uzaki fans of being into? Funny how that works. Anyway, he's got some funny quotes, though, the narrator. Karaoke solo is only done by those with the heart of a champion. Yeah, that was a quote I thought was pretty silly. Or when Sakurai completes a set at the gym, and he says, testosterone achievement unlocked. You get a lot of dumb shit like that. Overall, separating person from VA, I think he did okay here, I guess. Anyway, as far as ad voices and other things, Kent Williams was an ad voice for some reason. Hey, Brian Massey was in here as a side character. That's kind of cool. I like him. Let's see. Tia was ad voices. Several, in fact. Amberly Connors. Nazi was ad voices. So was Damon. Why do you have major characters as ad voices? This is dumb. Or Clifford Chafin and Kristen McGuire playing a boyfriend-girlfriend background couple. Because, get it? They're married in real life. Laugh. It's funny. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that joke and just found it kind of stupid after a while. It's fine to do it, I guess, once or twice, but when it's constantly done repeatedly, I feel it can get old. Maybe your mileage will vary on that. But hey, let's get to some of the dub fuck-ups, shall we? So, we got Damon calling Soki, the protagonist from Onimusha Dawn of Dreams? We've got Monica introducing herself as Hanukkah Uzaki, or Uzaki. Yeah, Hanukkah Uzaki. That's not even fixed on the Blu-ray either. Or Ami calling her Hano instead of Hana. So, yeah. Or Monica saying, what if there's something that'll got me instead of get me? After the horror movie. Because she's afraid to go outside, she says this. Definitely some dub fuckery. What could you do? But hey, let's talk about some of the references, like Doraemon Go. That's here. There's you all know what that's a parody of. There's the RPG Final Quester. Yeah. Or how about this? There's a scene where Sakurai puts on a VR headset and gets attacked by a shark. Hey, shark's cool. Totally not just say that because go. What do you? But yeah, the Jaws theme plays. That's cool. They play Meowcraft. I think I prefer Shovel Forge personally. U-Tunes instead of iTunes. There's a scene where Sakurai plays soccer and goes apeshit with it, and just made me think of Blue Lock. They even compare him to a god of destruction here during it. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I can't avoid it any fucking longer, can I? I said at the top we would circle back around to the script. My biggest fucking problem with this show is the localization in the script. Some lines are fine, but there's a lot that are just frustrating. So let's get through a couple of these, shall we? You've got Uzaki calling Sakurai a man-child. Which one? Both Hana and Suki, numerous times. Let's see. You've got characters saying, this summer is going to be so lit! Catch you on the flip side is a term, which, whatever. Real talk is a term. Uzaki saying to Sakurai, you can tell me anything. Safe space. Come on, broski. Let's see. You've got Kiri and Fujio shouting in unison, yeah, boy! I don't know. Fujio teaching his daughter, Hana Uzaki, the main Uzaki, how to say, forget about it. Okay, that one I don't mind as much, to be honest. Terms like calling someone unhinged, or you've got Ami saying, watching them is kind of cringe. People know I'm not a fan of using the word cringe in dubs. Again, a lot of terms like this just date the shit out of the product. You've got Yanagi saying, "Au contraire," and Kiri saying, "Wait, is that Spanish?" All right, I'll be fair. That one made me laugh. I'm sorry. That one got me. But then there's other ones that are just bizarre, like Sakurai saying to Hana, or Uzaki, I'm going to keep doing that, "Damn you, girl," when he's annoyed of her, as she replies, "I'm a woman." The fuck does that mean? Let's see, you got Kiri when asked if he's going to be home for the family gathering on Christmas, saying he's got plans for Christmas, as Yanagi says, "You're just going to cry with your friends about how you're all still virgins." Virgin shaming. Nice. You also have Sakurai in a scene swimming as hard as he can to outrun his thoughts of Uzaki at one point, shouting on top of his lungs in his inner thoughts, "Begone, thought!" Clever. Then there's ones that were just references that went way over my head, such as Sakagi in the cafe exposing Ami's lust for Sakurai. Hana calls her a thirsty little minx, before Sakagi says, "Sex-crazed predators like Asai only want one thing, and it's disgusting." Apparently this was referencing the meme, "Guys only want one thing, and it's disgusting." I did not catch this, and I saw people point this out online that that's what it was meant to be a reference to. So, yeah. I could keep going, but I think you all get the point. Some of these jokes I find okay, like the Yanagi contraire one that got me. But a lot of the other ones just date the hell out of the product, and I'm not a fan of. Also, yeah, the whole cringe, virgin shaming, and all that shit, yeah, you could fuck off with that. So the script I'm definitely not a fan of at all. But hey, before we close out, let's quickly go over what the Blu-ray extras are, because I've got something to say on them. Season 1 is the only one that comes with a voice actor interview with Tia, Nazi, Rico, Jade, Kent, and Monica, answering questions about relationships. This is real. Monica even mentions Ron Toye in this official interview, which made me laugh way more than it should have. But yeah, the interview was a complete fucking waste of time. The rest of Season 1 and 2's extras are Japanese trailers and stuff of that, and all that stuff. But I will mention the limited edition Blu-ray sets for both of these seasons are pretty cool. The art books actually include interviews with a dude who worked on the anime from Japan. They're fully translated and all that stuff. So if that's your thing, you got that. MVP of the dub has got to be Rico, Matthew, and maybe Brittany Lana. She did okay too. This show was fun. I enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite teasing anime out of them. I did, from what I remember, enjoying this more than Teasing Master Takagi-san and Nagatoro. Maybe we'll cover those someday. My only issue is I wish some of the casting was different, and the localization definitely needed to be better, because, yeah, fuck that. Overall, though, I still had fun with this one. I could see why a lot of people do like it. The character interactions are pretty great. But, genuine question for you guys. Do you think this anime would be as popular without the retarded controversy surrounding it? I think it helped immensely. Kind of like the Goblin Slayer shit. I'm not sure how big that would have been without the controversy surrounding it. And to be honest, I don't even know if I would have given this anime a shot without the controversy surrounding it. Because on the surface, it's just, a wholesome rom-com. Nothing wrong with it, but yeah. That's it, though. I don't think it's going to change your life and redefine the meaning of rom-coms like, say, a Haruhi Suzumiya franchise. But for what it does, it's good at its job, I guess. Let me know your thoughts. If you agree with my rant about the localization, about the dub, about if maybe you like the show, maybe you love all this show. I don't know. Let me know. And as far as if there's going to be a season 3, I don't know. I will say this. Apparently the mangaka at the time of this is sick or something like that. And, of course, cunt faces on Twitter are celebrating that. Just fucking wow. Either way, I hope the guy gets well soon and then gets back to work, so that way we could maybe get a season 3. I wouldn't mind checking it out. Yeah. I guess last question, though. Who do y'all think best girl is? Suki, Hana, Ami, or Yanagi? Or best boy, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. I mean, Hana and Yanagi, sure. Those are the only answers. Let me know if you're very curious. And that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all again so much for watching, and hope you all have yourselves a fantastic day. Until next time! Please like it, all that. I'm always terrible at asking for that, I know. But, yeah. Hope you all have yourselves a good day. Thanks again. And remember... Uzaki's got nice titties. I don't know what to close this out with. Alright, guys. Until next time.